Hey, Wimbo World Entertainment, and right on time we have those people coming out to debunk the rumour of Goonies 2 happening. As I said in the first video I did on this, I said this sounds like a Paramount Star Trek thing, where they're announcing it, hoping people will get jazzed, until people turn around to the actual actors who've said they're being attached to it, and those actors say it was the first we've heard of it, because that's exactly what's just happened with not one but two of the actors. And one of the actors was someone I currently said would probably be one of them, which was of course Corey Feldman. But we'll have a look at this. So it says recent rumours of the Goonies 2 happening next year are in fact just that, rumours. That's according to original stars Martha Plimpton and Corey Feldman, who say they have no knowledge that a sequel to the beloved 85 classic is in the works at any film studio. A report from The Sun earlier this month suggested that a sequel to The Goonies was slated to begin production next year for a 2026 release. But that's not even remotely accurate. Plimpton, who portrayed Stephanie in the Richard Donner film, took to Instagram to dispel the rumours, saying that no one is attached to the supposed sequel and Steven Spielberg is definitely not directing it. What is real, she says, is the upcoming presidential election, for which she urged people to check their vote register. Blech. Of course she'd have to stick politics into a story about a sequel to a film. Like, why? They're nuts, these people. Speaking of nuts, Feldman, who played Clark in The Goonies, also took to social media earlier this week to refute this Sun's reports, claiming that he has no info that a sequel is in the works, nor are any of the original cast members attached to star in the make-believe film. See if you can make sense of his ex-post, which is just batshit crazy, by the way, in which he also adds a trailer for the upcoming 4K release of his 2004 film The Birthday. He writes like he's 14. He really does. So, premiering in 1985, the late Richard Donner's adventure film was an instant classic thanks to its ensemble cast, treasure hunting hilarities and heartwarming subplots about a couple of kids just trying to save their home from being foreclosed on, blah blah blah, and it goes on about the original film stuff. But this is what I had said in that other video that he did about this, was that they announce these things like this not to confirm that they're happening, but to drum up interest, because that's what they're doing. It's basically putting out a feeler to see what the interest is. You know, will people go, ooh yes, give me a Goonies 2, or will people go, oh no, don't do it? And from my comment section, it's definitely a, oh no, don't do it. And I'm inclined to agree with that, because especially when you have part of the cast doing all their political BS while answering a question about Goonies. Like, come on, you know that if they were to do it, she would probably be there going, oh, it better be political. Corey Feldman, he's just nuts anyway. So as I said in the previous video, like, how would you ever even guarantee you could rely on him coming back for one of these movies? Just because though that these two have come out and said it's the first they've heard of it doesn't mean that someone isn't trying to get it to move forward. You know, we've heard, like with the Star Trek stuff, yeah, they kept announcing it and they kept saying the cast were coming back, and the cast were like the first we've heard of it. But we did know they had multiple people trying to write scripts for it. Could that be the case here? Could there be scripts getting written for it? Don't know, and quite frankly I hope not, because way too much time really has passed for this one. And again, where would you take it? What kind of story would you do? They would have to do a story based on the kids of the original cast, and nobody wants to really see that. But according to two of the cast members, OG cast members that is, it's all BS and it's not happening. But Let's be honest, I don't think anyone's really telling Corey Feldman anything about major movies anymore. But who knows, we'll wait and see what comes out, what studio says it's happening, or what writer says they're working on it, or something. I'm sure something will come up. We'll keep our eyes and ears open. But for now, I shall leave it there for this one. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.